Hello everyone, my name is Newt, welcome back to the Custard experience and welcome back to Builderment. Last episode we made concrete. I refactored some of these to the copper ingots and the iron ingots, and we improved the battery output, and we ended up making concrete out of this lone little forge over here using sand from these stone extractors and steel plus steel rods coming from this newly refactored graphite factory over here. Some things unlocked, let's have a look. Oh, machine shop upgrade and storage upgrade. Okay, fantastic. Now that the storage upgrade is done, I can have a look and see if how I can reroute the steel rods that I'm making. No, not yet. I need the steel rods for the forge upgrade. That's it. Right. Okay. So this episode, I want to have a look and see if I can progress the motors section. So that means I need to make some rotors, requiring steel rods and iron plating, and an electric motor which requires batteries, iron gears, and the rotors that I'm making in there. Right, so the rotors would be the first thing to do. However, first things first, the battery, well, no, first things first, in between episodes I refactored this slightly. I used to push two of these furnaces into a single belt and then just split it up. I took out the splitter and just each of these now feed 60 copper ingots per minute into the workshops over here, which is slightly less than the maximum, which is fine, which means that the copper wire here outputs at slightly less than 45 per minute. That's fine. I refactored this section over here so that I have three copper wire workshops feeding to what it is, electromagnet machine shops, because these output slightly less than 45, let's say 40 copper wires per minute, which means each of these two belts end up getting around about 60 copper wire per minute, which is slightly less than the maximum that this requires, which means this is going to output slightly less than the maximum of 11. So these three then together will output roughly about 30 electromagnets per minute, which happens to be roughly exactly the number of electromagnets I need to be able to build batteries at a reasonable pace. Then I've got these two over here just partially doing things. I am completely ignoring these. They're just making very slight passive income using the electromagnets. However, something I did want to do though, I needed to fix something. Oh right, now that I've done that, because I am no longer splitting this belt up into three, I am getting graphite in at much faster speed than I need. So what I can do is I can take, instead of these four belts over here feeding this belt there, so this is outputting graphite at 15 per minute, so this is pushing graphite at 60, which I think is actually the exact amount that I need, now that I think about it. I did put a storage in there. If this keeps on backing up, or if it doesn't, so this, no, actually I don't need to refactor that. I was going to refactor this to take two of these belts and make some more steel, but I don't think I should. I think the graphite factory is exactly what I need it to be. These do seem to be running a bit slow. I would love to. I can. Well, actually, let me just do that now that I can upgrade it. Okay, so now this means that my input of graphite and electromagnet is slower than what these machine shops need, which means I'm slow at this part. Okay, you know what, that's gonna have to be the way it is for now. Oh, something else unlocked, which is the workshop upgrade. Oh, hooray! Okay, workshops tier 3. Yikes. Okay, so these upgrades have like knock-on effects for everything, which means that I can let's see, these workshops for instance, right? So this one, I can now make it go faster, so it can take, it'll probably go up to 75 copper ingots per minute, which means I need to refactor these belts to I don't want to do that one. The other thing I did in between episodes, I removed the extra, because I removed a machine shop in these spots over here, the extra copper ingots that were coming in here, I removed those and made this slightly prettier. These bottom 3 furnaces still output 3 belts, but this top one is only outputting 1, so this one has capacity for some more copper ingots to be output without affecting this belt. Anyway, okay, so what are we doing this episode? We are doing rotors. So let's see what rotors need. Rotors need a machine shop that takes a single steel rod and 2 iron plating. As it turns out, I am making iron plating right here. And oddly enough, this iron plating, I can upgrade each of these buildings, these workshops, to do better at making iron ingots and the iron plating, so I can refactor these to give me the iron plating that I need. And I need, where was the steel rod? I needed the steel rod for this thing. Okay, so I kind of need to wait for this forge upgrade to finish before I can steal the steel rod from here. But I don't need steel in the research lab anymore, so what I can do is I can just move that up by a few, move that down there, copy that there, make you go like that, make you go like that. Okay, so now I've got steel rods coming out of this one. Let's see if I can increase these. These output steel 7.5 per minute. There's no point in upgrading these. I really need to get that forge upgrade. Okay, so I can grab the steel rod over here and feed it this way to come and get some iron, or yeah, iron plating to make a rotor. 1 steel rod, 2 iron plating. Okay, so let me upgrade these quick. I'm just going to grab all of these. I've already got extractors at tier 3. I'm just going to upgrade everything. Right, so everything is running faster than it possibly could. Output things at the moment. I need to rework the ratios here to get things done. And I don't love these little hooks in the belt, so I'd like to actually just completely redo the iron plating output in this area. I love the fact that it's coming in here at a nice rate, but I think just cutting it off there like that and redoing these guys here to be slightly prettier and with the correct ratios is the plan here. So let me do that quick. 1 moment please. Alright, I have refactored this area. I am still pushing 3 extractors worth of... Oh, there's an extractor that got lost. Oh, hello. And move you down. Oops. Okay, well, I have 3 extra, kind of. Alright, so anyway, I've refactored it. I'm still pushing 3 belts worth of iron ore into these, There are 4 tier 3 extractors pushing into a furnace over here, creating iron ingots at 60 per second, or per minute, sorry. And that gets split. Okay, and the other thing I did, I had to go and borrow some iron ingots from this here area. Because, so these I don't need. These are outputting iron ingots. It's iron ore there, so I can grab some from there. Anyway, that's extra. These 3, they all running on tier 3 extractors, 15 per minute. 4 of them into a furnace, 60 per minute. This belt is carrying 180 per minute. It gets split up into 3, 60 going this way, 60 going this way, 60 going down this one. It's the same one with this belt. There's 180 on this one, 60 going this way, 60 going this way, and then 60 going onto this one. And then, did I miscalculate? I think I miscalculated. Hang on. So these need, oh no, I didn't. So these need, so I've got 180 coming in there, and I've got 180 coming in there. That's 360. These workshops need 80. So I want to have, I need to redo this. My math didn't work. I will not have a spreadsheet. Ultimately I want 80 coming in here, so I need 60 from, oh, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to take this and split it up into 3. So if I do that, then each of these get 16, but I want an extra 20. So if I take, I want an extra 20 for each of them. Okay, so if I split this one up into 3, that means there's 60 going down that way, 60 going down that way, and 60 going down that way. But that's bad, because this belt can only carry 195. No. So how do I take one of these? I want to split this one into 3 again, and then okay, let me do it like this. I'm just gonna do a quick experiment quick. So if I take a splitter over there, so each of these now have 20. If I do an underground belt from there to there, so now this one is getting an extra 20. Oh, that one copy there. No, not there. I do from there to there. So now each of these are getting an extra 20 in. So that means this is getting 80. Okay. That looks really ugly. But then I've got 120, well, 60 there and 60 there. Still. No, sorry. 60 there and 60 there. Which means I've got enough for another one of these. Gonna have to do the splitting slightly better. Delete. Delete. From there, please, to there. Okay, so I should have a splitter there. That's 60. That's 60. If I, well, do that, I'm getting 60 in there. Then if I split this one again, okay. So now I've got 20 coming this way and 20 coming this way, which is just useless. But alright, whatever. That means I am getting 80 out of there. That feels right. That's 180 being split into 3, 60, 60, 60. This one is being split into 3, so there's 60 going down that way, which means it's 20, 20, 20. Perfect. These each are correct. This one is getting 60 from there, and then 20 from there. This is getting 80. Excellent. And then those two I can just... well, I suppose I can just do that and have a half speed one over there. That might just help for my for the rotors. Okay, what unlocked? The forge upgrade. Fantastic. That means I have to recalculate things again. If I update this, I'm gonna need to change the input speed for the coal and the wood logs. Okay, I don't want to do that now. Too many thinking. Okay, anyway, so I also had to refactor a little bit over here because I upgraded the workshops and stuff. So these take in 30 per minute, and they output 30 wood planks per minute, so that this workshop is getting 60 wood planks per minute in, and it's outputting 15 work frames. So this belt is getting 30 per minute. I'm splitting it up into 3, which means each of these machine shops are getting 10 per minute, which is exactly what I need. And this is outputting unpatting at 40 per minute, so these are 100% correct in the speed at which they are receiving their ingredients, the inputs, and they're outputting the metal frame. I don't know why I'm still doing that. I don't think I need metal frames straight into the research lab. Oh, there I do. I do need metal frames still. Okay, so the storage operator can keep on going. This needs, okay, it needs these couplers, which is further down. And that's logic circuit still going. And oh, wood planks for this one. All right, let me just give you some wood planks. I'll just do that. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so wood planks will just keep going. So this looks like it's backing up, but it's not really. It's just the way it is going to look for the foreseeable future. Okay, I am finally making the metal plating that I need for the rotors. So okay, rotors I'm making a machine shop with a single steel rod and 2 iron plating. So let me make a machine shop here and see what it wants upgraded. Rotor. That wants steel rods at 20 minutes, iron plating 40. Okay, hang on. This is good. This means I can... oh, this is awesome. Actually, this works out perfectly. Oh, it's not. It doesn't work out perfectly. This is outputting 40 per minute, which means I can do exactly one machine shop that does rotors. So I need to get steel rods at 20 per minute into this. So I'm just gonna I'll just move that a bit up. So when we're going to get steel rods from, I can get steel rods from this one. So I can make it go up all the way there. There we go. I'm still making steel rods there. I'm still sending steel rods up this way, and that will give me my rotor, and I can send rotors into the research lab from there. I need to increase my steel rod production. However, I'm making rotors. My rotors are happening, and I can probably go and add the electric motor into there as well by grabbing a battery there. But I need gears. So iron gears, if I recall, somewhere there. 2 iron ingots. Okay, and oh, look at that. I'm making iron gears. I can just make them right here. I've got 60 iron gears coming out of here per minute. And I need it to go this way. Okay. Let's make it go there. And then there and there for now. And then where's that motor? The electric motor needs an industrial factory. I can do an industrial factory over here. Ooh, it needs 3 things in. Beautiful. So this wants batteries, iron gears, and rotors. Okay, so batteries I can grab. How much? What speed is the want of it? 4.5 batteries per minute. How much? You know what? I have exactly what you need. I'm going to move him. Before I move it, let me just double check that I don't need rotors straight into the research lab for some weird reason. No, I need electric motors. Oh, I do need rotors straight into the... to unlock the upgrade. Okay, for now I'm not going to worry about that. So I'm going to just stick this in the middle there. Just do that please, and then I can grab the batteries. Make you go there. And then I need to move this. Just up one. Alright. And just to make this slightly prettier. There we go. Okay. Getting batteries in. I'm getting gears in. I'm getting rotors in. Which means I'm about to make electric motors. I've got no idea about the ratios. The ratios are obviously very, very, very wrong. Because I have not optimized the battery output in any way. Batteries wants 4.5. I'm getting even at 5. I'm fairly sure I'm maximizing these out. Yeah, sure. Close enough. It wants gears at 18 per minute. I'm probably giving it giving it 60. Alright. And then rotors, I'm outputting less than 20. I'm giving it iron plating at much more than 40. No, I'm giving it iron plating at 40. But steel rods are only coming in at 7.5. So I'm giving it steel rods at, what about a third-ish of what it needs. So I'm outputting rotors at a third-ish of that, so it's probably about 7.5 rotors per minute, which means this is just going to be maybe 4 electric motors per minute. But you know what? That is fine for now. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the fact that I'm making electric motors, and that will start upgrading things some way, I guess. Oh, this unlocked Decorative Walls. That's such a dopamine hit sound, that. Iron gears. Oh, you know what I can do? I can take half of these iron gears and just send them into the research lab. So how can I do that? I can put a storage there and then split it. Yep. The belt splitter goes there. And then this one just goes straight under the machine shop. And with the storage there, it will, any excess gears, it will just send down this way. So it won't, this will not be an equal belt splitter, because it will not send anything up if there's nothing to send there. Just make that like that to make it slightly prettier. Alright. A robotic arm upgrade and the which one was it? The industrial factory upgrade are not getting rotors in right now. Alright. So how can I fix that? What do I need to do to increase my rotor production. I need steel rods, which means I need steel, which means I need to not send steel rods straight into the research lab anymore. And I think I can do that now. Yes. Okay, so whatever just unlocked freed me from needing to send steel rods into the research lab, which means I'm now, assuming this is going full speed, I'm outputting steel at 7.5. What I should do that. Okay, I'm producing steel now times 2, so this is getting 15 steel in per minute, which means I'm getting slightly less than a quarter of this, so I'm getting steel rods at 5 per minute, which is still significantly less than what the 20 per minute is that it really wants. Alright, there's no point in upgrading this. Well, no, yeah, no, there is. In actual fact, there we go. That's what I can do. I can upgrade these. So this is going to cause much change in ratios. Okay, so what did I just do? My forge tier 2 that's making steel is now wanting graphite at 11 per minute. Okay. And graphite is, let's just take this one as an example. Or this one. This one. Okay, this one is feeding. Cool. So this one now wants coal at 67 per minute and wood logs at 67 per minute. But I'm only sending 3 at a time, so I'm only sending 45 per minute. So this belt is going to very soon start emptying out. And then this thing is only going to be running at about 70% of its maximum speed. While the belt is still full, I'm getting full speed. I'm getting graphite out of 22. Okay, so I'm going to have a look and see what I can do to increase the speed, coal and wood into these graphite forges. So coal, how do I increase the coal speed? So if I want to get to 67, I'm going to have to do 4 again. And I can't do the extractor upgrade yet, because that's still unlocking. The extractor upgrade is unlocking with the electric motors. Okay, so while we're waiting for the electric motors, I need to, all 6 of these need to end up getting 4 in. I can't do that, I don't have enough. So I need 6 additional extractors. I only have 2 additional extractors. However, hello. I've got backup coal. So I'll just upgrade them all to the big one. So I need 4 of these to send me some coal. I'm just going to make them all go up. I'll send this one that way. So those 4, they're all sending me at 15 per minute. Okay, so I can put 195 per minute on a belt. These are all sending at 15. Okay, so I can combine all of these into a single belt and send it this way. Yes, it's this line. Okay, so that takes care of okay, so this is 4 width. I work at 67. 67 is such an odd number. Grumble, grumble. So if I just stop these 3, this bottom belt has 4. Okay, well, let me just interrupt. Actually, let me just interrupt all of them. Okay. I now have 6 belts that are carrying 60 coal per minute, which is still less than the maximum that this wants. I need to do the same with the wood, but I've got a problem with the wood. I need, I've got 1, 2, I've got 6, I need 4, I need 24, and I've currently got 18, 19, 20 that I can have there. I need more wood. There's wood there. You know what? Okay. Did I upgrade these? I did. They're sending 16. Okay. Let me refactor this. One moment. Alright, there we go. That is pretty easy. Same as a coal. I now have 4 extractors per belt for the wood or the graphite. So this is probably running at 20 graphite per minute once these belts clear, which means I'm getting 20, well 10, because I'm splitting it into 2. Yep. Getting 20 per minute graphite in. Okay, so I'm producing steel at 10 per minute. Hooray, I've got a third. So I'm outputting what, 7.5 maybe? 7? How much does this want? 20. That wasn't that wonderful. However, now that I've got this at essentially 20, which means each of these get 10, which means this is outputting slightly slower as well. Okay, this will increase the speed of, what is that? To increase the speed of the concrete. It's not helping me. However, this now essentially ends up being 80 per minute. So this is getting 40. Well, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted, isn't it? Oh, these can be, okay. More upgrades. Let's just upgrade everything. So now what do we have? We have 60 per minute coming into these workshops. Instead of, okay. So now what I need to do, for each, I need to feed 3 of these into 2 workshops. Then I will end up getting copper ingots at 90 per minute in and copper wire out at 60 per minute. This wants copper wire at 90. Ugh. Okay, so I need to do the same thing. So 3 of these belts into 2 workshops, 3 workshops into 2 machine shops. What does that look like? So 3 belts into 2. If I take, let me just do 1. I'll do the right hand one, sure. So if I turn that belt into there and then make this belt go there, which means I have nothing there, I don't have anything there. Now I'm getting 180 per minute into this belt. If I then take a splitter and I need to split it into 2. Okay, so I can take a splitter there and split it into 2. Okay. That means each of these now get 90 per minute. Which means I'm getting, by the time, if I just delete that for the moment, this belt over here, as in between these 2, so this one gives me 60 per minute. So I'm getting 120 being split up into 2. And I want 90, so I don't want to, I do want to combine a third one still, because that means I will get 180 on this belt once I've hooked this one up. I'll get 180 onto this belt, split into 2, and it'll get, okay, perfect. So that's fine. Let me have a look. One moment. Alright. So now I've refactored some things over here. I've got the top 3 belts going into a single belt, so these each feed 60 per minute, and this is going to go at 180. That gets split up into 2. That gives these 90 per minute, outputting 60 copper wires per minute. So this belt over here, by the time it gets consolidated, is getting 180, getting split up into 2 again. 90 each for copper wire, 30 iron ingots per minute. That is probably then not enough now that I think about it. Okay, I'm gonna have to split these up into 2 only, rather than 1, or into 3. Okay, so all right, there we go. So each of these furnaces are now only being split up into 2, so they each feed 30 iron ingot per minute, so that's good. Now, problem though, I don't have enough iron ingots coming out of this section over here to feed this whole factory. So I need to go and find 120 iron ingot or copper ingots per minute, and I will find that over here. So let me do that. One moment. Alright, here we go. I have found 2. Let me just fix this. I found the copper made lots of copper ingots. They're all coming out of here. This line over here, it's pushing 180 on this belt, which is fine. And it pushes it all the way down here, and then I'm splitting it up into 2, so technically this is going to end up getting 90 each. That's fine. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 180 coming in here, 180, 180, and then I'm going to end up, I guess what I can do is just completely ignore that one, and then just 180 split into 3. I guess I don't even have to split it up into 3, and yeah, do I? I can just do this completely. I can just know that there's 180 arriving in here, which is going to get split up into 2. Ta-da! Done. Here we have it. We are making... Where are you? Electric motors. Very, very slowly. That's why I'm going to wrap up this episode. Please join me in the next episode to see how we can improve things, and please do let me know in the comments of the video if you have any suggestions. See you next episode. Yeah.